I'm an actual idiot. I have 20 pencils in a box here. They are not sharpened, and I do not own a pencil sharpened.
Work on your whittling.
What's up?
Get a whittle knife and start whittling away.
Ah, shit. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Any objections?
Not on this end.
So, when we last left off, you guys had gone ahead and finished searching through that old strange outpost you'd found. After pouring through it, you were given your payment, which consisted of a bunch of random magic shit, and sent off on your merry way to go turn that into cold, hard cash. You guys went to the university and got it identified for a paltry fee. There you met a Dr. How did I pronounce this? Dr. Puriati, who was in a disgruntled mood, but more than willing to take advantage of your guys' naivete. And then you went on to actually selling all the items. You guys were able to get a decent amount of gold, but you end the session with everyone returning home for a long rest. Specifically to your own individual homes. So, to that end, let's go ahead and start with, Alduck. Where does Jicket live?
He probably came to town in the last few months. So if he is at university soon, he probably lives on campus if they have any dorms. This was meant to be more of a temporary thing for him, so he might be. If there's no dorms inside the university, he'd probably have found something inner in the city. Have maybe an inn or maybe a townhome that might work with the university. I'm assuming some people might come and go, and some towns may rent out places working with the university. So it's probably that. He probably got something with some locals nearby the university.
You are renting the basement of a... You can stop me whenever you want, because this is just me making statements for you, basically, about your character.
Yeah.
But how you're renting, like, the basement suite from a family that lives closer to the pump house?
Yeah, that works.
It is a married dragon-born couple, and they live closer to the pump house because them cold-blooded lizards love the warm. And so your basement room is sweltering. But
I see.
it's cheap.
Yeah.
And this couple would go by the name of... We'll call the wife Caryonyx. Instead of Baryonyx. And the husband... husband will just be named Al.
Okay.
So instead of Caryonyx, instead of Baryonyx, Al instead of Allosaur.
Arionyx and Al.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm making a note of this because I am trying to do a better job of taking notes. Yeah, as you return home, you do have, well, honestly, what amounts to... How much money did you guys all split the money equally, yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe.
It was like you ended up with 50 gold pieces, yeah?
Yeah.
That's enough for rent for quite a bit, actually. And there's you might have a bit of pep in your step, some pride in your stride as you're sauntering back to a place where you can rest your head, because it has been a long day. Have you fought much in the past? because you did fight skeletons, and that might not be something you've ever seen before.
Oh no, combat was not his thing. His entire thing was seeing what happened after combat, not being a part of it.
As you get closer to the pump house, there's massive plumes of steam. The air is thick, sticky, humid. The walls themselves seem to sweat as you begin leaving the silver ring and getting closer to the center of this fire. The air temperature just steadily rises. Your feet begin slapping through puddles as you go, but it's something you're used to now, at least, and it does feel like home. You watch as the tall buildings around you made of stone just sweat, and you follow suit as you eventually make your way to this lovely little cottage where Karyonyx is currently in the process of butchering a chicken, like where she has it, she's just plucking a chicken. And Al is out back splitting firewood.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it probably actually works pretty well for me to be here too. I do have, since I'm a tiefling, I have hellish resistance, so I'm
Yes.
resistant to fire damage as well. This is probably, it's not that I probably like it here in the fiery sections, but it probably doesn't affect me nearly as much as it should.
Yeah, you don't get heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
Yeah.
But as you were walking, go ahead and roll me a perception check, and this would have to do with hearing as you were walking through these neighborhoods.
14.
You at one point hear a mother scolding her children outside, warning them to stay away from that bloody circus.
Forgot about this. All right. Does she say why, or I'm
Because I said so.
not asking her?
Well, no, like one of the kids would ask why, because that is what
Oh,
she
okay,
would
okay.
do.
Yeah,
And
that is true.
as I
That is
said
true.
so.
Why, Mom? It's so
Yeah.
fun. They got cotton
the other
candy.
Speaking of, they have cotton candy. I assume Tansy and Charlemagne would walk home together, yeah?
Yeah.
It is pretty close to the circus because the circus is in the green section right next to the Huskulas University. As you are walking along, you do see that there is a merchant selling Mrozdi jewelry. It is usually set in a very simple necklace. Mrozdi, as you know, is the crystal that is renowned for staying cold no matter what. And it's used to help transport goods, and it's very popular in the warmer climates. It's a good trade product because, I mean, people like having things chilled sometimes, either for recreational or scientific pursuits. But there is a old Goliath woman here, towering above her own stall that she presumably made. It does look handmade. Selling this jewelry to anyone who even shows the slightest bit of interest. Could you guys go ahead and... Could Tansy and Charlemagne both make me perception checks?
Is today the day I actually do good with my rolls?
It looks like it. You guys watch as a dwarven man comes up, looks at the products, hems and haws a bit, and walks away. But as he walks away, catch that he did pocket one of these crystals.
I just mind my business.
It's really no skin off my teeth.
Fuck yeah! Do you guys kind of come to that conclusion amongst each other, just like, fuck it, man's got to eat?
I want to see how good he is. Let's just keep an eye on him.
And so far, we're the only ones who noticed he did it. So
Yeah.
I give him a B.
He walks away, and I'll say with your very good perception checks, as he's walking away, you notice he is an older dwarf. His beard is tucked into his belt, long braids. You see wrought iron rings have been carved with and set into the hairs on his face. He does have eyebrow piercings, and they appear to be lead. Just weights hanging down from his face. He's an older, wrinkled gentleman, so it drags that face down, almost like he's melting. But his hair is tied up, and he is... Yeah, that wasn't very sensitive of me, was it? I didn't even realize that.
No, you're fine. I I was just like, I knew it. I felt like I needed to say something.
It was funny. Go ahead and take a heroic inspiration for, I don't know, I giggled. But yeah, as he is walking away, you do see that he has palmed it in his pocket. He is holding on to it. You see his hand is shaking a little, almost as if he's clutching it as tight as he can. And he seems to be muttering something to himself as he continues to walk away.
Could I do another perception to see if I hear what he's muttering about?
Hell yeah, send it. That's a nat 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. With a nat 20, you listen in the best you can, and you realize you don't know what he's saying because you don't speak Dwarvish, correct?
No, I speak Gnomish.
But you do catch that with your nat 20, he's saying a lot of the same things, like, not the same sentence, but like the words are the same as when that nerd from when Thrius was translating that prayer in the old outpost.
Ah. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
The stones you said do more than just keep cold. It like or is it just like a fancy ice pack?
Magical ice pack is how people.
Okay.
And there's also the other stone that were named hot rocks, I think. But there was we didn't have an actual term for those stones, did we?
No, we just they're the opposite of these. They produce heat.
I would like to purchase a hot rock.
Hot rocks are deeper in the city, closer to the pump house. They are used for more industrial purposes.
Oh, dang.
That's
I was hoping
how
to get one instead of buying a coat.
It's not a bad idea. Some people buy the smaller ones as hand warmers in their pockets. But the large repositories of these rocks giving off heat is what keeps the city warm. That's what's in the pump house.
Okay.
But, yeah.
How common is theft in this town? Like, are we like, oh, wow, a thief? Or is it like, oh, another thief?
It happens. It's not unheard of. In fact, I imagine petty theft would be a good as way as any to make a living here. You gotta remember, there is a lot of wealth coming through this town in the form of trade caravans. And so a lot of people would stop by and, it's not stealing if you steal from out-of-towners, That's just business by another name.
Taxes, some would say.
Yeah, no, listen, they say taxation is theft, but taxation is okay, therefore theft is okay.
I didn't hear anything about dwarven stuff, but if he's just a petty criminal, I'll keep an eye out on him for other reasons to make sure I don't get robbed by him. But I don't know if I have any reason to really follow him too far.
Yeah, Tansy would just clock him and be like, okay, well, good to know. We know someone who speaks Dwarvish we could talk to. Would I be able to, like, vaguely try and, recite what I heard?
The phonetic version.
Yeah, you could.
Okay,
You'll sound like one of the early TTS models, but yes.
awesome. I'll just put it in my brain space to ask, what was Frosted's character's name? Thistle?
Raius.
Okay.
I'll type it out so you can see why I'm always having such a hard-ass time. Threus? Threus.
Thrius. Thrius? Thrius.
Right?
Hmm.
Thought
Where
it
is
was
the
Therius.
origin of this word?
I don't know, but you guys need to give him a nickname ASAP.
I'm fairly certain it was Therius.
I just called him Thistle, so there's that.
Nice. I was pulling up my notes to take a look at the name as soon as you started to bring it up. I was like, Therius. Yeah, Therius Malry.
No, it's the
I don't know how
R's
to pronounce
first
that.
is the problem. Here, because I'm getting this straight from, like, his character sheet.
Yeah. I know, I got it written down. He put it in chat.
Did he write the phonetic next to it?
No. But I'm fairly certain it's Therius.
Well, if there's nothing else, I assume everyone goes to sleep and has a grand old time resting. You guys recover from your first little taste of battle, as it were. You sleep, your dreams are full of... It's kind of up to you, actually. But for some of you, your dreams might be full of what could come, what could be made of this lifestyle, because you have 50 gold pieces in your pocket. You're 50 gold richer than you were the night before, so that's kind of nice. But then you think of what almost happened. Some of you were pretty severely injured and had a close call with death. Quite literally, with fighting skeletons. It does leave something to be desired in terms of safety, but prosperity, well, nothing else even comes close. So, as you all get a full, long rest, and level up to level 2, Charlemagne and Tansy are awoken in the morning by the sound of a very angry mob outside.
I didn't do it this time.
Maybe if they kill him this time, I won't have to be here anymore. Go, angry mob, go. Or something.
I love how we have very opposite ideas. Tansy comes out in like her PJs and a robe, and it's kind of like, what's going on? Like, why are people mad? It's so early.
You see the Rays are this family of trapeze artists. They are out front by the front gate, and they are currently like holding their hands up, doing their best to like calm people down. It's not quite working. When luckily a Mr. the Magnificent comes to the rescue as he seems to... Oh, I need to refresh my page. As he rushes out into the open, he leaps nimbly onto a barrel so as to get the necessary stature to even see these people. And you know he has just a way with words as he convinces everyone to just calm down with just a single word. Because normally telling someone to calm down does not do that. But when he does it, you can feel a magic escape from him as he does so. And he is using his borrowed talent to bring these people down, basically, or bring these people to a calmer state. Now, what is going on, you all? It's far too early in the morning for the show. The crowd mumbles a bit. They're a bit taken out of it by the spell. Just goes. Someone in the crowd goes, my son missing. He not, like he's trying to, it's a old man, or not a, middle, like, he's father age, basically, about mid-30s or early 40s. He is wearing a rough spun tunic. Seems to be of the simpler folk, as it were. You don't recognize him or anything, but he is trying his best to formulate a thought, to try to get these words out. But the magic that calmed the crowd seems to have befuddled him a bit. Tansy, Charlemagne, could you two go ahead and escort this gentleman inside? We'll have a conversation with him while I make things clear to the crowd here that all will be well.
Of course. Come on in. We'll get some tea. I'm so sorry. We'll help you.
He's just very much kind of easily led away, kind of stumbles with you. He, for lack of a better term, he has been stupefied by something. Yee.
I guess
Big
today's just
cat.
not my day.
Maybe tomorrow.
Big talking cat.
Yes, buddy. Big talking cat. Now just you sit right here and wait for the little man to come back and talk to you.
It does take a little bit. You do see outside that the little man, Nemo, in this case, is doing his best to get the crowd to settle the fuck down. And it takes long enough that he does have to get everyone's favorite, my favorite, Goliath out. Just the bodybuilder comes out, and Bigsby Granite, that's the name you let me give him.
Yep.
Comes out. He does look like an old school bodybuilder, or like a strongman, where he has like the single arm, the single strap singlet, bald head, but big handlebar mustache.
I love it.
And when he comes out, it is very much just the crowd becomes more compliant to Nemo's wishes with him behind him. But while this is going on, could I jig it? Could I get a charisma saving throw from you as you wake up?
Okay. Nice.
This is the
20
path.
non-natural.
This succeeds. As you wake up, Whisk is laying on your chest, staring into your eyes. You feel a rush of something, like a wave of energy rushes through you as you begin to start moving, but almost as soon as it hits, it disappears. And like a dream that disappears the second you wake up, it happens, you feel it motivate you to do something, but it passes like nothing.
So, like, I felt something pass over me, I guess.
Pretty much.
It's-
You know what
okay.
motivated you? Like, for a brief moment, you wanted something. You wanted to, like, it's like you needed to do something.
Mm.
But the second you made that success, and like a dream after you wake up, faded away.
I guess I give Whisk a little pet behind the ear, a little pat, a little scratch. You know, you're getting a little more odd every day, a little level. I just get up, take him off my chest, and get ready for the day.
Yeah, Whisk is fairly lethargic at the best of times, but whenever you're around the pump house, it's so much worse. The heat shuts cats off, like where they just lay and refuse to do anything. And they love that shit. But yeah, as you're getting ready for your day, another sweltering one out there, you hear the sounds of people getting ready to go. And through the closed door, you do hear the sound of I didn't give them a last name.
Al and
Yeah, no, but
Nuts.
Carrie and Al, Soric, we'll call it. The Soric couple are speaking about something in whispered tones.
Soric.
I'll type it in.
Oh, I was just alright. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Soric. Alright. I guess I head on upstairs.
Everybody
Wish him a
do a
good morning.
dinosaur.
Yep. I'm
Morning.
creatively bankrupt, and I think the dinosaur jokes are funny.
Morning.
Carrie turns to you. She does have like a plate of flapjacks, basically. Dragonborn speak a little hard to hear in common because lizards don't have lips. So it's a bit of a lisp. Something like this, I think.
You do that one more time and
But she greets you. It's so glad you awake just fine. Your cat is having... Whisk is the name, yes? Whisk is turning into a bit of a demon in the night. I'm surprised she didn't wake you up, just sprinting about the place.
3 a.m. Gotta zoom.
I do apologize for that. I'll keep it in my room at night. And she'll...
He's fine. He's keeping the demons at bay. But, you want any Syrup with that?
Yes, please. I figured I'd also say I might pay a little extra, or not extra on the rent, but pay a little ahead.
Oh. Is that so?
Well, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Have a few extra coins on payment, and it's not really a problem for me paying extra on the rent.
There
An extra day,
is.
or extra month, I mean.
Well, if you sure, if you want to pay ahead, I'm not gonna complain. There are charts and rules for lifestyle expenses. Here we go. 230. That's
It's steep. Do I not actually have the money for it?
no.
I got
no.
65 pieces.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this counts as poor. Like your lifestyle is a
Okay.
poor lifestyle,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, yeah, we were establishing that the closer you are to the city center is the more poorer district, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the center, and then on the outskirts, and then there's the
Mhm.
silver ring of
Yeah.
Goldilocks.
Like where the university is at, for example.
It is 2 silver pieces per day.
2 silver pieces a day. For every
5
5
gold.
days is a gold
1
piece.
gold is 5 days.
So 6 gold pieces a month, then,
Yep,
on
6
average.
6 gold a month.
Alright, and I'll give her. I'll pay for the next 2 months ahead, and I'll give her 12 gold pieces.
Yeah, you go ahead and give her $1,200. Because she just looks at it and goes, "Oh,
2 months rent? Jesus, I want to live there.
I know, right? That's. I'm
That's
doing good.
That's good.
I made the joke when I was helping a coworker move because they got kicked out of the last house because of drama. Not their drama, the landlady's drama. Actually, I'll go ahead and say it. The landlady's husband cheated on her, and so she needed to move out, and she decided to move out into the house that they were renting to my coworker and her husband. So that's why my coworker was kicked out. But
Not because she
we're
did
talking,
the cheating or anything like that, just because
No.
they now want her unit.
yeah, because it's a house they rented.
That's
Yeah.
so.
And they were
dumb.
month to month, which is why it was allowed. But I made the joke that we were talking about rent, and so I pay $1,000 a month in rent because I live in a house by myself because I'm an idiot. And I made the joke that I downloaded Tinder for economic reasons. Because I need a fucking.
I mean, you can find anything on Tinder now. Like, also Bumble, they have a section where you can make friends or promote your business. It's now not just a dating app.
You say you can find anything on Tinder. That might be true. I can find anything on Tinder except a match. But that might just be a skill issue. Alright, but
You got this, Brody. I believe in you.
it's fine. But moving on. We went ahead and you were able to pay ahead. At it. It's like, well, I'll just stop by the bank. Okay, wonderful. What did you do to get this much money?
You know, killed a few people.
I helped out with a caravan that was missing outside of the city limits.
Oh, grave robbing.
No. The job was just to find the caravan.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, good pay, I guess.
It was.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Yeah, I guess my question is what would you like to do with your day?
I mean, as a group, did we ever like set up meeting up again, or did we all kind of just go our own ways?
It's kind of up to you guys.
I mean, you did a pretty good job at not dying.
Yeah, that could be. It could be like you guys are like, wow, this is some money. Let's agree to try to do this again. And so you could agree to meet up the next morning, say.
Yeah, I mean, I was probably gonna be actually. Since we didn't really talk about it specifically, I'll just say that he might not have talked it with you guys specifically or anything. All I know is that Jacob's gonna be heading back towards the university anyways. So, yeah, he'd probably see what's going on at the circus anyways, since it's so close to the university.
Okay. As you are heading to the university, you would notice a angry crowd outside of the circus. And actually, more funny, you would notice a flamboyantly dressed gnome being held above a Goliath bodybuilder's head as the gnome is speaking magic words at the crowd.
Master Blaster!
The crowd just looks angry too.
No, the
sorry.
crowd looks remarkably calm. Go ahead and give me a Arcana check, as you are in a position to actually see his what's the word? Like his lips move and his hands. You might be able to identify this.
Okay. Kinda.
It's
3.
magic.
Magic.
You recognize that a spell is being cast. You do not know what the spell is.
All right.
Whisk hisses.
I pet him. See. All right.
Whisk, is going to follow you and lets you pet him, but he is, all bristle. He's doing that cat thing where his back's arched, but he's still walking towards the thing he's hissing at. And actually,
guess,
more importantly, it is hissing, not growling.
Okay. I guess then I will follow Whisk. I guess I'm more cautious about people. I'm more looking around and make sure nobody if Whisk is alert at something, I want to make sure whatever he's alert at doesn't go after him.
Okay. As you go through, could you go ahead and hang on. Where was the damn spell? Sorry, I have to find.
Are you talking about calm person or calm emotion?
It's calm emotions, yeah. I had the spell up. Actually, I don't think you need to make a save. It is just him. Here it is, yep. There we go.
Let's say the creature has immunity to the charmed and frightened conditions. If the creature
He's not constantly recasting it. He is just concentrating on it. So he's singing the same words over and over again, almost like a soothing mantra for himself.
I see.
You are able to begin walking past when a gentleman, it feels weird having to introduce people as human man, but he's a human man with short cut hair, and he's got a very bristly mustache, but it's trimmed on the edges. He is wearing a leotard. It's kind of form-fitting a bit. He does seem very lithe and acrobatic. But as you approach, he puts a hand on your chest to stop you from entering the circus. Goes, "Oh, well, hey there, bud. I just gotta let you know, you can't quite be coming in here yet. Circus is closed for a little bit here. But don't worry if you're excited for a show, and, well, boy howdy, we'll give it to you. Later, though, okay?"
Where is Whisk during all this?
Whiskey is at your side, staring daggers at Nemo.
Nemo's the man that just stopped me, the human?
No, Nemo is the gnome. Nemo the Magnificent. Liz
Got
went
it.
ahead. I have the character art here too. I'll pop it out here. Why is that nothing? That should not be nothing. Let me try again. That was weird. I don't know why that happened. Let me fix Nemo's character sheet real quick. There we go. Ta-da! He is currently on the back of a Goliath, chanting at the crowd to soothe their emotions. This is who your cat is staring at with malice. The guy you're talking to, looks to be in his late 20s, early 30s. Just a human man, wearing... The leotard itself is a combination of... It is mostly like a deep sea blue with white spots across the front and back.
You see it with white spots going across the front and back? Okay.
Well, yeah, but no, hey, bud, it's all right. I know you're excited to come see the show, and we do allow pets in here, obviously, but not now because we're just getting ready there, sport. And so I'm just gonna need you to, stay outside for now, Buster, and we'll let you all know when the show is ready to start.
So I'll just pick up Whisk, put her on my shoulders, and just walk away.
You don't want to name drop saying you're coming to see somebody.
Wait, what?
Tansy's out in the back, but you could have said, like, I'm here to see such and such. Not to say anything. How you play your character how you want to. I'm sorry.
That's true. Now I think about it. But I feel like your names are also known throughout this. Like, you guys put out posters, so I don't know if me name dropping you guys will be enough to. And I guess
Right. It might
gets
not be.
less. Yeah,
You
it
might
gets
have to-
less interesting.
You might have to roll the dice to see if it works.
I mean, that's fair. I guess, can I try and discern my own bits of knowledge about this Nemo guy?
Sure. What?
Yeah, more like an
specific area you
insight,
looking
I guess. Just trying to... I mean, I think a lot of this is self-explanatory, that he's just trying to calm the emotions to get people to relax, so, like... But even Jigget doesn't even know why people are here. I know what you guys... I listened to what was going on with you guys, so I know why. But even Jigget doesn't know what any of this is about. Why are people riled up, or, like, anything. You know? So I guess Jigget's just trying to get... I think he might be too ill-informed, I guess, when it comes to this stuff. I guess he'll back off. Okay. Oh, that's a crit.
You see one of the protesters in the crowd is holding a missing person flyer. It is just at their side, placidly waving it every now and then, but can't seem to muster the outrage they wish to feel. And with a nat 20, you look at Nemo and kind of cock your head a bit and examine what's going on here. And he has an easy familiarity with the act of this type of magic. He has a whole crowd enthralled to his every word, and it seems to be the most mundane and easiest thing ever. It is effortless. And more to the point, actually, you notice that the way he's casting magic seems to be similar to the way you cast yours.
I guess how I describe it, I guess, is like the pull that he feels when he uses it, and I guess where he knows he pulls it from, rather than just like the innate knowledge that other people might have or being born with it. He knows he pulls it from something else, and he gets that feeling when he looks at this gnome, I guess.
Tansy and Charlemagne, when you look out, you check outside to see how it's going with the crowd, see whether the little man's gonna make it back, and you see Jicket, with a cat on his shoulder staring at Nemo.
Tansy quickly excuses herself and it's just like, oh hey, come on in. Sorry about the crowd out front. It's just, you know, a little misunderstanding. Come on.
I guess he follows with. It's, I got a general vibe of what's going on. It's someone's missing, a child.
Yeah, they're saying a child's gone missing, and of course, the fun thing that all kids want to do is come to the circus. So we kind of catch the backlash of that, but Nemo's got it under control, and of course, we're gonna help the local town and help. Like we care about the children as well.
Yeah, as you walk up, Douglas Ray was the one who was keeping him in place, or keeping Jicket out. Turns to you and goes, oh, well, good morning there, Tansy. Is this fellow with you?
Oh yeah, we just met recently. Brand new friend of town. You know. Later today, give him some VIP seats. Talk to I can't think of names off the top of my head, but just you know what to do. This is my guest.
I'm gonna request edit access to your document real quick.
Okay.
I want to add notes because I want to add the names for Rays. Yes, this is Douglas Ray. He is the father, the patriarch of the family. And actually, go ahead and roll me a history check to see if you know. How well do you know the other performers in the circus?
She knows them relatively well, because she's been with the circus since she's 3 years old. So this is her family essentially.
Okay. Then I will type freely because you would know all.
Yeah. You're more than welcome.
Alright. Yeah. Eventually, Nemo pops down off of his Goliath podium and saunters into the tent you guys are hiding, or with the person here. Saunters up. The guy is slowly starting to come to this. Hey, you were it's my son, my kid, my son. This is last seen here. Do you know Jackson?
Well, unfortunately, I don't know all the names of our patrons who come to experience the circus, but I can assure you, everyone went home and left last night. It was just us here last night.
No. He came. He saw a show. Like he wanted to go. All his friends told him so much about it, and like, he wanted to go so bad, and it's just he never came home last night. And we looked, and his friends no one knows where he went, and he didn't come home. And it's just I need to find him. I need to know where he is.
Oh, I am sure you do. I'm so sorry. You know, do you have something of Jackson's? We might have a few tricks up our sleeves to maybe help track him down, because I can assure you he's not here. But I want to make sure your kid does come home safely. You know, that's tragic.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Damn.
You are persuasive. Right. Yeah. You guys know magic. You guys know magic. He reaches in. He has like a satchel. He pulls it around, and he holds out a. It is a wooden soldier. It is a wooden figurine of a knight, with a shield and a sword, like kind of stanced up like it's ready to strike something. This is his. He left it on the floor in the family room, so I just picked it up without thinking, and no, it's his.
Oh, so sweet. Does he wish to be a knight when he grows up?
He does. He always said he wanted to be. He wanted to be made of metal. Was when he was little, he used to say that because he didn't know that the armor was just a suit. He thought knights were remade and then turned into metal. Just.
Well, I'm sure he's a brave little boy, and we'll find him so he can fulfill his dream. So I'm sure he'll be the best and bravest knight out there.
Nemo steps up and says, "We'll take it from here, little man. Don't worry, we'll take care of this and all will be well. Look at me. Trust me. All will be well."
So I don't think I need to roll anything to know magic. Right. With that. Yeah.
Magic is some varietal of magic. See. His eyes slowly begin to blink a bit. Nemo gestures one of the rays over, Doug, over to Gin, leading this poor soul out of the circus. The second he leaves the little tent there, turns to you, Jake, and says, "Well, I see we have a guest. What's your name, young sir?"
I just look at Tansy and Charlemagne. I'm going up your grades, lady. Doesn't really want to talk to this guy. This guy worries him. Chica's got more of a, concerned look to his face.
Charlemagne, could you deal with that cat of his? It looks rabid.
I look at Nemo, I look at Cat. It's a cat. I'm not a cat. I look like a cat. I don't speak cat.
Talked about this. When you're performing, you are a talking cat. The kids love you for it.
They think you're so cool, Charlemagne.
And I think I've been meaning to talk to you about this. Do you know how to do face paint?
Was that to Charlemagne?
Yeah, to Charlemagne.
Oh, yeah.
I think you could do a wonderful job painting the kids' faces to look like little kittens too.
Okay. I see how this is. Yeah, what is it? Whiskers? Look. Cat to cat, I guess, or something.
And
What?
there's more than one way to skin it.
Whiskers and I both look at Nima.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as soon as there was like the statement "deal with it" when he was talking about like cat, I had Eldritch Blast prepped in like
Firing
one
up
hand.
those
I'm
fingers
like,
huh?
this guy's gonna learn.
Whisk is like still staring daggers. Whisk is arched up. And now Whisk is even like growling a bit.
I'm doing the very pensive, like inching closer to pick up the cat. Like, oh god, this is gonna suck.
He's on my shoulders. It's the same fucking. I gave you the same fucking way. Like, don't touch it. Don't fucking.
I look out, and you
Jonathan,
just see me
don't.
looking at Nemo as I'm walking closer, like.
Do not.
Charlemagne, Wiz,
Nemo-
why don't you go off and, I don't know, there's something in the kitchen. Tuna, salmon, whatever you prefer.
I forgot Nemo has a spell. Nemo casts a spell and just says, and Nemo begins meowing at you, Chicken.
At me.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
like,
assuming he's trying to talk to
facing
Whisk.
you, he's talking to Whisk. There is, and actually, his little, like, dangly hat, it begins twitching as if it was a cat's tail. As he is meowing back and forth at your cat.
I'm just picturing Whisk is gonna tell him to go fuck himself or something. I can't.
As he begins speaking, you feel the Whisk's claws dig into your shoulder.
Ow, ow, ow. I think it's about time I go.
As you say that, he stops meowing and says, "Oh, no, you cannot leave. This is far too interesting. And also missing child or something. That too."
Anybody bother to ask him where the child was last? Do we have, is there anything, any leads or anything
Well, one of those,
before you send him off?
he said, if you were paying attention, that, no, he said his kid, a little brat was here or something. He came last night, apparently. I picked
I
this
thought
up.
he said that he was with his friends.
And they went to the circus together. I picked this off of one of the rubes outside. This looks like an illustration of the kid.
I'm only asking
Great.
because how do you know the boy didn't leave
What are
with
the
his
light
friends to go
buttons?
somewhere else?
I don't know, but this is
I
going
see.
to blow back on the circus something fierce if we don't deal with this. So, Charlemagne, Tansy, I trust you to deal with this.
As always.
Yes, boss.
And keep an eye on this one. And he says, pointing at Whisk. I don't trust their kind, as a rule.
What do you mean by that?
Toodaloo! As he walks away.
What the fuck?
Can Tansy try and pet Whisk?
As Nemo
Right, I'm not gonna stop
Whisk
you.
calms down and now is sitting in the way. If you've ever had a cat that was really excited to see you, where it just crawled up you and just sat on your shoulders, that is what Whisk is now doing.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of picturing. Yeah, if you want to pet him, I don't think I'm gonna stop you.
Okay.
Jake trusts you guys. It's Nemo that Jicky doesn't trust.
Tansy,
Can't say I blame him.
Tansy scratches Whisk behind the ear and goes, I know, he's not the most nicest. He uses his bad terms. I don't know what's up with him today. But it's okay. It's okay. He's fine.
So he's a... Well, never mind, actually. I probably should have expected that. And circus folk... Do you also get your magic from... No, I saw you use your magic. Your pull is... It's different. Don't worry about it. We should probably... We should get started in our own investigation.
So yeah, you have a description.
What?
What? What are you laughing about?
Yeah, man, it's his chair broken. It just keeps spinning around and around, and then the headphones tried to strangle him, and
So, you have a description of the missing child, his last known location, as well as an item that belongs to him.
um, so I don't know any tracking spells or magic. I don't think Nemo does. Does he?
He
I don't
might.
need tracking spells either.
Let's see.
I have
No.
comprehend. Yeah, I have a bunch of other spells.
He does not. You might wanna,
Did any of your performers last night see this child? You could spread that around, have them take a look, and if we can't get that information, maybe
Maybe
they can point us in the
Hattie's.
direction of those kids.
Yeah.
This child's friend.
Also, old Hattie has some dogs. She might loan us one of them, and I don't know their tracking skills, but it's a dog. They're very smart and intelligent.
I feel like Jicky would exchange a look with Whisk and Charlemagne. But, like, that's it. Sure.
She also has a cat. You might like her. It's a ginger
Okay.
cat.
I mean, I like cats, so... I mean... Let's go see her.
yeah. You begin walking the circus proper. There's really nothing going on right now. People are just going through their warm-ups, their exercises. You do see there is a bullywug sitting next to sitting on the ground, looking into a mirror, applying clown makeup on. You see two stunning elves basically just stretching to get through a practice routine for gymnastics. But you walk through, and eventually you do find a very small, frail woman, a pixie, with a dainty little mushroom cap, as she is going around carrying, what to her are armfuls of food, but in reality is like a cup at a time, to like these different bowls for dogs. There are, hang on, how many dogs are there?
You wrote
Yep,
four
four
border collies.
Okay.
And I just went with it.
Yep. They're smart dogs, so I just assume smart dog. All the dogs are currently like sitting, and you see one of them has a paw on a orange cat that is desperately trying to get to its food bowl. They are all waiting for all the food bowls to be filled, and once they are, this old lady turns around and just says something in a language you guys. Does anyone here speak Sylvan?
I do not.
I definitely don't.
In that case, she says, she turns around and says, Montecari! As they all rush forward, the orange cat leaps out from underneath the grip as they all begin to eat. She turns to you guys. It's important to teach the discipline throughout the day and start early with them. Thus, following commands is second nature to them. You watch as she's fed them basically like raw meat, just bloody beef inside this bowl. Actually, bloody reindeer, likely considering the the area. She takes a deep breath in. Well, what pleasure do I owe your visits?
I was curious, old Hattie, if you had noticed if I don't know how to explain this. There's a missing boy by the name of Jackson. I got a toy of his, and I was wondering if maybe one of your precious poochies could help us.
It's worth a try. Let's go ahead and let them eat first. Tell me more about this missing child.
Well, I got this missing. Oh, sorry.
we can just hand wave it. It's like she just asks, like, what's his name? Like, what do you have of his? And eventually, she, nods through and says, well then. Let's go ahead and... she puts a finger to her chin as if she's thinking. And eventually she decides on one. She turns to her crowd of dogs. Says, Sapiencia! As one of the dogs perks up and comes over and sits down. It's a relatively young border collie. It is staring with an intelligence that is there's an intelligence in this thing's eyes that is missing from most people. It watches with intensity as it is waiting for a command. Hattie trains her dogs in Sylvan. It helps add to the ambiance, and also it keeps people from distracting, shouting out words that they don't need to listen to. She's speaking to the dog in Sylvan. Could everyone go ahead and roll me insight checks?
It's a
No
puppy.
fucking way. It's so cute. Where did I?
Were you able to disentangle Charlemagne, or
both Tansy and Jiggit rolled natural ones?
Yeah, you did. It's a puppy.
Cute little guy.
I will roll.
Don't tell
something
the
real
others,
quick
but
here,
hers is one of my favorite acts.
Cool. Whisk knows.
Motherfucker. Of course he knows.
Whisk is a wise kitten. And I also rolled an 18. Yeah, but eventually the dog sniffs the little toy soldier, begins trotting off. Hattie goes, oh, well, I don't have the, I don't move quite as fast as you all. You best keep up with him. In response to Sapienza. Go.
Thank you, old Hattie.
Just
Thank you,
Hattie's fine.
He runs off.
Shit.
Auntie Hattie, I don't know. I feel like I need an honorific here. Bye.
I love the idea of just it's probably not even like a real like complaint of hers. It probably is just a little what's the phrase? A little conversation you guys have had several times of just where she says stop calling me old, and then you just keep calling her old and it's fine. It's just it's not like an actual argument, it's just the thing that people each other.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like it's she knows it's endearing. It's an honorific sort of thing, not a like calling her like an old hag or anything.
What was the name of the dog? I was updating my notes.
Sapienza.
Sapien.
I typed it in chat there.
I actually spelled it right. No fucking way.
Let's go. Is this? I'm looking for a specific character sheet, but it's not. I don't. Is it not a? Weird. Anyway, I guess I'll do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. But yeah, you guys are following this dog as it is sprinting through the circus, running circles everywhere, checking. Seems to be going in different areas. Eventually goes outside of the circus and begins running down the streets. Could I get an animal handling check from someone to, like, kind of have the dog direct you to where to go?
I got a +1.
+2.
What
does Charlemagne have? I got a +2. I guess it's me, I'm assuming.
I guess so, because he's not supposed to have like animal handling.
Got it. I'm assuming I'm getting the help action.
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Animal handling. 21.
Very good. The dog is leading you outside of town. You leave the warmth of the silver ring and leave the walls. The air turns frigid and chill as you are running to one of the buildings on the outskirts of town, where it seems to have been in the warehouse district. He leads you through the warehouse district, through these buildings where people are loading and unloading massive crates, these fresh produce, frozen produce, and goods from all across the world that are being moved away. I'm putting that back, you rat bastard. And you eventually takes you to a warehouse towards the edge of, like, on the edge of the warehouse district, close to the outskirts of town. You see it appears to be disused. There is a cellar door entrance there, and written across the front of the cellar door entrance is "No girls allowed."
I give it a little knock.
There is no response.
I'm assuming I think I just did it in like the natural guy way, or at least the way it is now for me. It's like that is the pattern I hit it with, or I knock with.
It falls open,
Yeah.
and you see.
Really?
It has
It's
its
also
also
thing.
name.
It's called like a shave with a cut or something. It's a common
Shave and a haircut.
shave and a haircut. yeah.
2 pence? 6 pence. Inflation's wild. 8 pence.
But yeah, that's a common. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, sorry. No, that's circus.
Oh my god. Why'd you say that? Because you started saying that. That made me think of that one fucking Madagascar commercial where it's like the. Yes, that! Afro Circus!
Afro circus, Afro
Jesus Christ.
circus. Oh no, polka dot Afro circus. There we go.
Hang on, I'm gonna.
My brother loved that movie, so that got stuck in my head for like months.
Hang on. Okay, cool. I'm going to inflict this on everyone.
But just so we all know, the passcode to the secret vaults with the golden throne is shave and haircut.
Are you guys able to see?
I just see a small little room.
Oh my god, that is what that beat is from? Oh my god.
In the very top left.
I've been doing that for years, and I didn't remember why.
It is darkness.
It is darkness.
Except for the small room that we're in.
I don't even see a small roof.
You need to
does anyone?
maybe?
Yeah, the very top left is where you should be. Does anyone have a torchlight? Because it is dark down here.
I do.
All right, make sure you have your torch out.
I don't need it anymore, at least. Because elders are devil sight.
Charlemagne, do you have? All right, if you have Devil's Sight, what is the range? 120 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's devilish, so I'm gonna go ahead and tint it red.
Nice. Oh my god, this map is big.
Yeah, it is.
Marty?
Tint it red, that's cool.
Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro. Really?
Move it.
I act no move it. I act no move it. I act no move.
Yeah. You find that there's some. This is an old. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is an old warehouse district here that has since been. It's no longer in use, it seems. You see, some of these crates have been pulled aside. They're emptied out. They've been pulled to the side and stacked up to be used as makeshift forts and whatnot. You do see some of them have carvings in the side, as kids were here and practicing their carving skills. And like any good kid practicing their carving skills, you also see blood on the floor where they've accidentally nicked themselves. You also see a door leading deeper in.
Would it be
That'd be
silly
nice.
to disguise myself as a boy bunny?
They are
honestly,
books.
honestly, I feel like that was pretty normal. Like when I was a kid, girls that they wanted to act like the boys, they just suddenly either changed their mannerisms or they changed their clothes.
Yeah, no, definitely depending on which group I played with, depended on how I acted. And I did pout heavily when the boys made boys only clubs, because I wanted to join. I was that annoying little child. I want to have fun too, let me in.
I remember when I was a kid, we had the exception for one chick, and that was it. All the other girls we denied. Just the one girl, I was like, yep. Every guy in the group was like, yep, she's one of us. But, I guess... So, who wants to lead the way?
I'll lead the way.
I mean, is the door open?
I'm gonna check to see if the door is unlocked.
Okay. You go and check the handle. You see that it was locked at one point. There was a lock, but it seems like someone's taken a knife to it or a hatchet maybe and cut away at the lock, so the door is just simply whoosh is open.
I just push it open.
Inside, you see a group of 3 kobolds crouched around. They're all holding weapons of sorts as they are crouched around looking. They turn to you as you open the door and drop into a fighting stance. Who are you? Why are you here? Pray, food?
Little boys.
Right? Do kobolds have genders? We are looking for Jackson. Is Jackson here?
Jackson, you wish to take stuff from us? No! It's not yours to take, it is ours, we took it first!
That's not how that works. It's a person. You give, I give you shiny?
Turn to each other, convene for a moment. What shiny?
I take out a gold coin.
Them
And I
walks
blow,
up.
I like huff on it, my breath, shine it on my shirt, and be like, look, shiny, gold.
One of them holds out a hand and wants to like inspect it from you.
I let them.
Takes the gold, looks it over, turns back to his compatriots, nods, and slams the door shut behind you. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
But,
I was back 5 feet. I moved my token instinctively when you did that, so sorry. I guess I'll move it back.
I almost got a 17. I saw how it was just slowly rolling, and I thought it was gonna stay. No, goes and falls to
It
11.
rolled all these to the GM. Okay. Can I... hang on. I wonder if that's a default setting I can change somewhere. Damn it. Whatever. I'll just have to remember to actually change it. Let's go ahead and get some actual combat music going. Action. This sounds like action. Charlemagne, you're up first. You watch as Tansy was attempting to come to a peaceful resolution with these kobolds when the one slammed the door shut behind her.
I can't see anything.
Oh, do you not? Because she had the torch.
But I have dark vision.
What's the range of your dark vision?
60 feet, like normal dark vision.
Oh, so you and I both are the only ones seeing it here. Is this gonna be green tinted? Mine's red.
No,
It's like night vision.
It's great.
I see.
I actually already have it's a nocturnal, so cool.
Okay. Can
when you go to open the door?
No, I'm
go
going
ahead
to physically attack the door to shove it open.
Go ahead and give me a competing, it's a competing strength check against the code. Because he is holding shut.
That's fine. Okay.
Oh, my man.
Oh. Kobolds have a -2 to strength. Currently, that kobold is wedged in, and it's almost impossible to move the...
Well, I guess it's my turn.
You can hold an action if you'd like.
I mean, that's assuming that Jacob can get the door open.
I can move the
Okay.
kobold. Maybe.
Well, it is Tansy's turn, so...
can I? Yeah, I gonna use shocking grasp on it.
Okay. Shockingly grasp it. As you go, taser, taser, taser!
Like, hi, my name's Look, we got off on the wrong foot. My name's Tansy. Holds out hand to shake hands.
You grab him by the wrist as electricity courses through his hands. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I did not realize
Lightning
damage is so
courses
strong.
through him. You see he is staggered back by that. He cannot take any reactions this turn.
I don't have any bonus action stuff, so that is my turn.
Would you like to move or anything? Because since he can't take reactions, he can't opportunity attack you.
Yeah, then I'll take a few feet into the room. Get away from that door.
Yep. All right. It is going to be Kobold's turn. This Kobold is going to pull out a dagger, the likes of which you're not used to seeing. Go ahead and roll me a history check as this guy goes to stab you, Tansy. That knife that he's holding, that is an old style of knife. It's kind of like the different, like when you see a Damascus steel blade or Damascus steel anything, it's that level of distinct to it. As he rushes at you, it is a long stiletto blade. It was used in ages past to basically pierce, like go in between armored crevices and kill fully armored people. Now he's just using it to stab you.
So like a stiletto.
Yes, a stiletto. He's not very good at it, though, and misses. This one is going to spend its turn just holding this door shut. Jicket, it's your turn.
I guess, I guess I'm gonna try the door.
Okay,
Or
give me
anything
a
else I
strength check.
can do. Strength check.
Gotta be an 8. Cool. Thank
I'm
you.
having, yeah. Roll a 2 minus 1. Sorry.
Yep. As this guy, despite the electricity that bursts through him, he is holding strong. And I didn't add this one to the initiative order, it seems, so he will go at the very end. Because I am a foolish fool. And since it is now his turn, because I have not forgotten him, he is going to leap across the table, stand on top of one of these stools here, and from this position try to stab down at you, Tansy. He has advantage because of pack attack.
Oh, jeez. Hang on, my doggo.
Cool.
Oh, Jesus.
2d4 plus 2 damage on a crit, and I got a 5 total. It should have been beautiful. Instead, it's whatever. It's fine. I'm not mad. Charlemagne, it's your turn.
Let's try the door again.
Yep, this surprisingly strong kobold. Okay, never mind. We're done.
It's beat a 1.
As between the two of you, you and Jicket, you are able to push this door open. You get down, you feel yourself pushing, your legs are straining against the wood as this door is slammed open. This kobold is like basically grappled behind the door as you pressed it open. I'll say that's a bonus action.
No, it has. It's just grapple. Well, I guess I'm gonna poke it, but I guess gently.
You still get sneak attack on it because you have an ally within 5 feet.
But he's on the other side of a wall.
It still counts. I don't.
Okay.
It's a doorway. Thank you very much.
He's also like in a very disadvantageous position, so it just makes sense to me.
Just slip the knife around the door into the rib cage. It's fine.
Wait. Well, first of all, it's supposed to be melee, but same difference. Did it not give numbers?
It did not. It didn't roll
That's
anything.
true. I was waiting for the number to come down.
Interesting. Okay, hang on. Oh, there's a dice. I saw it.
There we go.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That is enough to kill this kobold as it is slammed against the wall. You reach a dagger around and pierce its thick scales on its neck. It begins to go limp as instead of a constant force pressing against you from the other side of the door, it becomes the uneasy dead weight you know far too well. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to move over here and nick this guy.
I was about to say you already used your bonus action, but no. Alright, cool. Fuck yeah. And you didn't use your sneak attack on that last one, did you?
Nope.
Which means you can use it on this one. Send it. A 17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And add your sneak attack.
Is it, wait, I forgot, is it a D6 or 2D6?
Cool. Fun fact, if this was a player character and we were doing, like, the instant death rules, you would have instantly killed this thing. It is dead.
Nice.
When you leap through the doorway, it is with the cat-like pounce. When you stick your dagger in this thing's throat, it is shocked and horrified to watch you.
And I difficult terrain up this table, and I stand above the kobold.
Alright. Pansy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna whack it with a stick because I have a quarterstaff. Oh, I lie. I'm gonna hit him with a firebolt.
You will do so at disadvantage because he's within 5 feet. It's a ranged spell.
I lie. Let me just. I'm trying to be cool, but I guess I would just shocking grasp him.
Shocking Grasp is cool. And
That's-
it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It just makes me feel like I joy buzzer. It feels like a joy buzzer cantrip.
Did you take that crit damage from earlier? Okay, cool. It wasn't a lot. As you, this thing is standing above you on this stool. It reached up and stabbed straight down into like your collarbone area. You, as you were looking the other way, take your hand, grab the wrist still holding the blade, and send a jolt of electricity through it. This kobold lets out a yipe as it rips the dagger out and is a little unsteady on its stool. But it's all right. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It is Jicket's turn.
Oh, okay. Good old. Actually,
I'm sorry. Does he have no reaction because of the shock?
He has
or...
no. Correct. Yes.
Okay. Then I'm
Part
gonna
of the
take
special
a
effect
step
is
back.
shock. Yep.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Yep. Sorry, it's not that he has no reactions. It's can't take opportunity attacks.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take a step back and leave some space.
I guess I just take 2 steps in. Bang bang. Wait, that's supposed to be the hit. Right. Elder Blast.
Not rolling.
Blast him.
Oh wait.
You gotta
I was
click
clicking on the
hit.
yeah, you click on the attack button. I don't know why I was screwing that up.
All right.
15 hit.
15 does it. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 points of force damage.
Burst of eldritch energy springs from Jicket's hands as this kobold is it's like its snout is pushed in on itself. Its brains explode out the back of its head as it collapses dead. We are now out of the
Jesus.
Yeah, you shot him with the eldritch gun.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know. I had I'm not that way. I think Jiggit might be that way. He's like, ugh. I mean to be so graphic.
What do you think is gonna happen when you shoot something in the face?
Well, I mean, I was aiming more for like the chest, but I just kind of got it straight for the head and.
A little shorter than you thought it was.
Yeah, he's only 2-3 feet tall.
I mean,
They are just little guys.
When you shoot at
They
the
were gonna
waist,
die
that's
anyways, right?
headshots.
Gotta take him alive. Leg shots only.
Oh, you are not part of that game. Fine. It came up in the Onlyware game that no, you cannot unlethal a gun.
There's this cool thing in your leg called an artery, all right?
But Carl, that kills people.
And it
I
wasn't
like-
even like it was like it was Gordos, we made fun of him for it, but it was like an actual like shotgun. He got a critical on some guy's leg and took it out at the knee.
Oh no. Can I check out this kobold and see if he's got anything of
I'd like to
Important.
take my gold coin back too.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. And I assume everyone's doing it, so go ahead and do it at advantage. We'll say they're helping.
Yeah.
investigation?
Roll another die.
Oh, you're helping me?
Yes.
Yeah, we're helping you.
I have a +1. Okay.
Yeah, it's better than everybody else.
I'm at a +1
Cool.
too.
With a 13, you find mostly just a few. They're each carrying a dagger. It is these long stiletto daggers, and they are identical. Like these are not made in a blacksmith. They're not like artisan tools. They are identical. These are mass produced at one. And looking around the room, you see that it is the level of squalor you'd expect. Kobolds live generally in like tribal kobolds like this are raiding tribes. And so it's kind of disconcerting that they set up shop this close to town. Especially your warehouse district. Who knows how much has been pilfered. And you also find, with a 13, a carved wooden horse that one of these kobolds was carrying.
Carved wooden horse.
Does it look similar
Yes,
to
I'll-
our like what does it look like it'd be part of the set, the one I have?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
They're toys.
Look pretty similar. Yeah. I mean, they're wooden
Yeah,
toys.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I mean, you were talking about when we came into the cellar. We saw markings of where kids were doing wheedling, and a few of them like nicked themselves. Could we ascertain that this might be a carved wooden toy that was made by one of the children?
Could be. Hard to tell.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just drag one of the kobolds' bodies outside and look at the dog and be like, "This is not a child."
Is this an attempt to cat's got it over on the dog?
Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and I forgot you do have a dog with you.
And so who wants to hold on to the knives, or am I holding on to them? I'm okay with that. I'll just go sell them later on.
No, the dog currently is that's not a border collie. No, the dog is the collie is holding it, like basically pointing down the hallway.
Do we go
With
further
its
in?
nose.
He's a good boy. Who's a good boy?
You it vibrates with the like the amount of effort required to not celebrate and let you know that he knows that he is he is on the job, correct?
He's like, no, I can't, not yet. Lead the way.
Have you ever
Working,
seen?
As-
Ma'am, I am working. I'm just stay away.
Hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give him a token. Dogs
Hey,
deserve it.
are these like special daggers, or are they just like ramshackle daggers in general?
These are just particularly nice daggers. If you were to like sell them, say, you might get an extra bit of money for selling them, but for the most part they are just normal daggers. They're not magical in any way. Actually, no, fuck it. They're silvered. They count as silver.
Got it.
Get them werewolves.
Silvered. I'm just adding it to my inventory so I can sell it later. If
That
I
is a
do.
big picture
I
of a
love
dog.
this. I love that. That
You
was
got so much
great.
power.
He took over the entire room.
Silvered daggers. Got it. And I put 3 in my inventory.
Okay. He has a character sheet.
Oh no.
Benji,
Yeah,
are
you
you
know-
alright before we move on?
If he has a
Huh?
character sheet, you know what
Yeah.
happens.
You're alright?
I mean, I got a new hole in my shoulder, but I think I'm good.
Put a bandage over it.
I look at the dog. I'm like, "What now?"
Give me a moment. I'm going to bandage it and we'll move on from there.
Thank you.
The dog's pointing this way. Whisk is scratching at this door.
It would be... It'll use 1 hit dice of yours. But we'll be able to... I could do this twice if you wanted to.
No, that one would.
1 hit dice of yours, and then we'll add my spellcasting ability modifier. I believe it is, which is a +3. So I heal you for 7.
That's so much more I needed.
You got so much more you need?
No. I mean, I just needed 5.
Oh, okay.
That was funny. Anyway, that's good, Dad. Yay. Thank you.
Mm.
Now to go through another door and get smacked again. So who are we
Fun.
following? The cat or the dog?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, Whisk. The dog's trying to point us to the kid, and the kid's kind of important right now. If
I
I
don't know
don't,
why
if,
I added it. I can't add animals because I don't know if I have it in me to. Uh, I don't know if I could kill the dog. But he is slowly creeping forward, and actually, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a perception check.
Was Whisk clawing at this door?
yeah.
This one up here, yeah.
I guess
So
could I
I apologize to Whisk.
try to quietly take a look inside, just a peek?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check as you open the door.
11.
Looks like just an empty storeroom, and it's really hard to see anything because I also need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
It's a trap.
Pretty wouldn't do that.
Okay, you are going to take half damage. DC was 12. You are going to take 1d8 acid damage as a bubbling concoction set in. So you're going to take 4 acid damage as a bubbling concoction that was put in a metal bucket above the doorway there falls onto you as the door opens.
Am I being fucking... Did I get trapped up by fucking what's his name? God damn it, I can't remember his name for the
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah. I got Macaulay Culkin. It's fine, I'll just
Twisted
catch up with you
Home Alone.
guys.
Yeah, what
Hey, guys.
happened to you?
Don't worry about it.
If you say so.
Yeah, are you guys gonna let the dog take point?
Yeah, I'm following
Yeah.
the dog.
Is
Yeah,
Jiggit,
I
not
have to
Jiggit,
go
is
the dog first.
Oh wait, no.
Is
Let me go
Whisk
first.
following?
Let me go first. I don't want the dog to get hurt. I want to peek around
Okay.
the corner.
Go ahead and give
We
me a
don't even
stealth
know where
check.
you're going. We're following the dog.
Give me a stealth check as you around.
Let's go pick up Whisk and head out. And head back. Oh yeah, I'm assuming it's a stealth check for all of us.
Yeah. Well, no, just Tansy. She is
Got it.
putting the most at risk here. Yeah.
Kinda.
Go ahead and you can move around the corner and see what you see.
She like holds a bubble, like puffs out her cheek, and just like slowly backs up around the corner. So there's a bunch of sleeping kobolds. Whisk, no, shh.
I swear.
Whisk begins pawing at the closed door.
And there's a closed door. I missed it. I got a little distracted by the sleeping kobolds.
Also make a stealth check.
Yeah, Whisk is a cat. Whisk, just walks through and just wants the door open. Nothing cats hate more than a closed door.
So I'm just gonna assume I'm not the roulette stealth.
Yes, yeah, if you wanna.
I somehow believed this would normally happen.
As you walk around the corner, you are more concerned with Whisk than you are with watching and to horror crunch through something as you look. You see your foot has placed into a skull that is. It looks like once upon it could have been a halfling skull, or maybe a child's. I'm going to roll. One of these kobolds is going to stir a bit in their sleep, so I'm going to give them a perception check. Let's see. Not enough to notice or indiscretion as he rolls back over, wrapping itself in stolen blankets.
To get to the door, do I need to roll another stealth check?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
I'll stay here. I'll stay here. Oh my Christ.
I don't know what today
With
is, but I'm loving it.
With a nat 20, you are able to silently pad across the room. You get to the door and see that it is slightly ajar. You would be able to push it open easily.
I try to open it as if I am trying to sneak into the kitchen for a midnight snack and I don't want my parents knowing.
You push this door open. Inside, you see you see a child that has been tied up. He is sitting next to a chest that is open and brimming with shiny bric-a-brac. But more importantly, you see a sleeping wormling of some sort, a brass one, lounging across a throne that came from who knows where. He is currently blissfully asleep.
Is this going to be an Amber part 2?
What was that?
I was going to say, is this an Amber part 2? We'll take the wormling
this
too.
one kidnaps children.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well,
I guess
she kidnaps children.
that's
true.
true. Amber did.
Actually, hang on.
Amber killed people. Amber stacked bodies.
Drank her creatine. Ooh.
I forgot that. You're fucking
She's yoked.
worm. Wyvern ate its fucking Wheaties. You see that the child who you recognize, the missing person, Jackson, looks at you with eyes wide, and he goes to say something and then stops.
Could Mage Hand be used to untie rope?
Could. I would need a sleight of hand check because it's kind of difficult to do it without like looking at the rope itself.
I indicate to the kid to like turn around.
He does.
And then so I can have a little bit better of a view of his rope. Let's go!
Whisk begins like rubbing up against him as your mage hand undoes the knot at his wrist. He slowly stands up, and he is a stealth check trying to leave the room quiet. I whispered it because these default to whisper, he got a 13. That would not be good enough. But Whisk is going to add 2 to it to make it 50. How do can I send this to the chat so you can see it?
I don't know. I saw the dice and I
Whatever.
rolled 13, but I didn't see it in the chat logs.
Well, no, I'm trying to. Whisk has a reaction to add 2 to someone's roll, and so like that's the thing Whisk can do. As this kid is no longer bound, slowly creeps out of the room, Whisk following along. But yeah, um, would you guys just like to get the kid to safety first?
Yes. As much as I want to know what's in the box, I do want the kid safe, because kid safe means our asses are gonna stop being chewed out.
But I mean, it's true. You can get the kid to safety. You can always come back. Because after all, it seems like there's money to be had.
Here's a big shiny box, and I would like to know what's inside the big shiny box, please and thank you.
And out of game. Look at all this dungeon left to clear.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
like, for this small piece, but then there's a bunch of maps. Something's up here. There might be more kids.
So yeah.
And I want to buy stuff to prepare, like ball bearings and nonsense.
Name a more iconic duo than the Rogue and Ballbear. Actually, and I will say, as you're leaving, you notice Sapienza is nipping at this kid's heels to get him to go quicker.
Don't mind the blood, child. Just keep going.
Oh, gee, Willikers. Okay. As he is ushered out, is safety.
I was about to say, I could have minor illusioned them to not look like that. Oh well. The blood's now confetti.
It's almost more morbid.
Look, I'm
It's
thinking
like
of
It's
a
like
lot
when-
here.
a horror game.
It's like when they try to censor deaths in like a children's media, and it just makes the deaths even more horrific than if they were just dead.
Right?
What was the one? There was one where it was like there was a scene in like the new Puss in Boots movie where someone was shot and it just looked fucking grim. They just
You mean when they got hit with the unicorn horn and blew up into confetti?
Yeah, that
I
guy.
remember that. Yeah.
I did feel a little insane watching that scene. I'm like, I shouldn't be laughing. Someone just died.
Little Jack Gordon killed a lot of people.
He was a good villain. Cause like, he was evil, he was selfish, that was it. There was no like, he had a horrible and tragic backstory. No. He wanted what he wanted and didn't give a shit.
He was.
You're evil! Took you long enough.
John Mulaney had bills to pay, and so fucking funny. He did that a very good job. That movie had a very. It's Puss in Boots: Last Wish is an interesting study in antagonists because you have Jack Horner who is just evil. He is like cartoonishly evil in this cartoon, and it's hilarious, and it's such a fun villain to hate, And honestly, he's so good at being evil, it's hard to hate him because he's just such an enjoyable character to watch.
And it's
but then
not
you
like
have-
a messy either. It's like, no, evil, done.
Yeah. But then you have Goldilocks and the Three Bears, where they're a bit more sympathetic, where they have actual characterizations beyond being just evil. And it's and the way they interact, and that's another type of antagonist. And the last being fucking Death as an antagonist is hilarious. It's incredible because it's not evil. He is just a force of nature, and that's how the character is portrayed, and it's awesome as an antagonist to have, protagonist versus their own mortality. Puss in Boots: Last Wish
Very much like
did
Death.
so well with villains.
and awaken so many things in people.
I've seen and trying to find art for stuff for the werewolf game, I've seen a lot of people be really excited about death. What was the one? I saw one. I found one the other day. It was "Throw me to the wolves and I'll come back pregnant." And it was Andrew Tate with that wolf. But
That was a
anyway,
really disturbing sentence. I was there for it and until the end.
hang on. I gotta.
You had us in the
that.
first half.
Yeah, I think you know what. That's Andrew Tate furry mpreg is as good a time as any to stop as any. Yeah, good shit, guys. You have stumbled. You've found it. You've stumbled into the dungeon. You found it. You've saved the child. You've seen what threats lie within. Maybe some of the threats, anyway.
Look, Cheryl,
But this is
we
the first.
are good.
Yeah, but there's money to be made here. Yeah, I found it. So yeah, we'll pick this up next week.
All right.
Good shit.